So, you guys hear me yelling at Charles in my videos, and this is Charles. He's my pup. He's a poodle. You've had him for like a while now, 9 years, I believe. But yeah, this is who I'm always telling to like calm down or come on, sir, or whatever. But yeah, he has a mind of his own. So I've been a reader for a while. Started when I was like young. I remember the first real fiction book I read was Harry Potter, and I loved it. I read all of I read all of them. But man, I just been reading for as long as I can remember, and as a writer, I think most people just assume you read a lot, which in my case, I do read a lot, and I think writers in general do read a lot. But right now I'm reading the Priory of the Orange Tree. Very, very good book. Really enjoying it. A long book, but I also like long books. I have no problem reading like a thousand page book. I read The Stand a couple years ago, and it was fantastic. Great book. But yeah, I love a good fiction book. I also really enjoyed nonfiction books as well. Right now I'm reading Poverty by America. Very interesting concept. And then before that, I was reading Live or Let Die, which was about the PGA Tour and Live Golf. But yeah, it was a very interesting read, the Live or Let Die. And I didn't realize just how many times people have tried to like take on the PGA Tour or like make a side tournament or league or whatever, and yeah, it was pretty legit. And well, I should say I audiobooked those, which I still consider as reading, but you listen to it or whatever. So I went down like this nonfiction journey for a while, and specifically on this business nonfiction journey for a while. And I was reading quite a bit. Really was enjoying what I was reading, and then I was trying to like put it into practice at the organizations I was at. And I couldn't help but feel, and in my opinion, that these books, these nonfiction business books that I was reading were really just written for other folks in other Fortune 500 companies. Like, you weren't going to find that in the organization, the small organization that you were at. And not small in the sense that like I guess it's just not a Fortune 500 company, right? But in some companies, like they wanted to hear some ideas, and in others they didn't. I remember a book I really enjoyed, Measure What Matters, which was really dope. Another book, Powerful, it was by the Netflix like head of HR, and just some really cool ideas. And again, try to like put them out there, and it just was shot down. But my most recent organization I was at, VoxPopMe, they really encouraged us to share ideas, and like they even gave us a budget to like go get books. So that was really dope. Really liked that and appreciated that, and like we'll never kind of forget that. And I obviously had some ideas to share. But when I got burnt out on business books, one of my buddies suggested a couple books to me, and one of them was David Goggins's You Can't Hurt Me, which was dope. Really suggest you pick that up if you haven't. And then Why We Sleep by hold on, Matthew Walker. Really awesome book. And in terms of like the writer in me, I also appreciated these because these were like new perspectives and ideas, and like just really made you think. And then yeah, just really enjoyed those books. If you haven't read You Can't Hurt Me or Why We Sleep, highly suggest them. Great reads. One nonfiction book that like has really sat with me is The Tao of Seneca. Dope. Really have enjoyed it. I listen to it about every year. And again, this was recommended to me as well by another friend. And man, dope. Really, really dope. But yeah, just my thoughts on some books and reading and all that good stuff. So, all right. Over and out.